Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? I apologize for being so slow. I've had several hiccups lately, so getting everybody caught up. Anyway, I don't know if we've done this before, so I like to explain real quick how this works. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. I try to describe the picture the best I can. They never waste a message. There is always a reason for whatever they say or they show. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind because you'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and go, oh, I know what she's talking about. So, and this is not an exact science. Sometimes you got to stretch it outside the box a little bit. She won't give me all the details, mainly because the details are none of my business. She should give me just enough so you'll understand what she's talking about. So, boop, boop, boop. Think we're ready. She comes in dancing to the music, and I don't know if I have no idea how old she is or you are, because I don't creep anybody's Facebook page ahead of time. Messes up what little logical mind I have. But she's dancing into the music, I Want to Take You Higher by Sly and the Family Stone. So, not sure why she picked that song, but she's definitely a lighthearted boogie and very pretty, very calm. Whole lot of love coming from her. Hang on, she's coming around here. And she's standing right here. When we do paranormal investigating, we take a lot of pictures because you can see things in the pictures that you can't see with the naked eye, but it just seems like nobody ever picks them up on this camera, so I don't know. I might try different cameras sometime. But anyway, so you might see energy here, which would just be like maybe little wiggly lines or, I don't know, something kind of like that light looks like it's doing, because that's energy. Anyway, she's standing here. Okay, when I said a whole lot of love and she came over here and she said, for you, just for you. Right now, this part is just for you. I love everybody, especially you. You, you were a special child. And she starts laughing hysterically. She goes, not special like riding the short bus, licking windows. She's got a good sense of humor. She said, you were just special to me. You Because you accepted me when you didn't have to. And even though we're not sad, we don't really have any of those negative emotions when we get up there. It's almost like she's almost in tears because she totally felt in her heart how you accepted her. And it meant the world to her. She says a lot of those situations are so different. She says you guys kind of clicked. You clicked. Now she's going like this. Sometimes you made me want to pull my hair out. That's normal. But she's got a big smile on her face when she says it, and she's kind of giggling. Oh, what I would give to have that back. Tell her what? Oh, she wants me to tell you. what I've been taught, and I don't understand it, but before we come here, and I believe in past lives, and we know things back and forth, and that we're here more than once, but before we come here, we decide our exit point. Why? I have no clue. But it could be when you're 1 day old, it can be when you're 100 years old. Whatever that timeline is, it can waver a little bit depending on what's going on around that person, like who's going to learn more from it, or who needs them to hang on just a little longer, or something like that. But that's when you're going to leave. And it was her timeline. And she says, and it was okay. Grandma was there. Grandma. She got all excited. Grandma was there. I don't see Grandma yet. She may step forward. I don't know. Sometimes they'll step forward enough so I can describe them to you so you know which grandma she's talking about. I'm assuming her grandma, the way she said it, but it was somebody she loved very much because she was very excited about seeing her. Grandma was there. She's perking up. Grandma was there. She took care of me, made sure I wasn't lost, made sure I got where I need to go. And it's almost like Grandma tucked her in, like Grandma. Grandma made her nice and cozy. Grandma made her safe and feel safe. They're always safe up there, but made her feel safe. Made her feel at home. She thought maybe it was important that somebody knows that. And she said she felt nothing but total unconditional love. Partly because Grandma tucked her in and made her feel safe. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out what she's doing. She messes with your hair. And see, they make my head itch. It's their energy. She messes with your hair. Quit making me itch. And I don't know what your hair looks like, but it's kind of like she pulls it back behind your ears, so I don't know if your hair's long. But she's messing with your ear. And she's on my right side. Doesn't have to be the right side, but you should only feel it on one. I always mutter. You should only feel it on one side at a time. But like she's messing with your ear. She pulls your hair back, she's messing with your ear. You could feel like just a little whoosh of air. Could probably be warm air. Like when my bob gets close, my ear will turn bright red and feel like it's burning like fire because that's his energy so strong. So you could feel warmth. You could feel like almost like a little breeze just right there. It could feel like a bug crawling on your ear or hair that you can't get off. I don't know how you will receive the energy. Everybody feels it different. She says you're a beautiful child. I have big shoulders. You can be as mad as you want because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be mad. That's part of the process. And it's okay. She says it's okay. I understand, and I still feel the deep love that you have for me. And it's okay. I forgive you for being mad at me. I would be mad too. She's shown me something that looks like, I'm going to say banana nut bread. It could be, well, I've got a loaf of zucchini bread that somebody just made us. Something like that. Like blueberry muffin bread, something along that line. Just out of the oven. So whatever bread that you would associate with her she would have made, brought it out of the oven, and it doesn't have to be the kind that you needed. It can be the kind out of a package you mix up and throw in the pan in the oven for 30 minutes. So whatever kind, the first kind that you think of that you would associate with her, you will get that smell. Like when it comes right out of the oven, you'll get that smell. You can be in Walmart, you can be outside, you can be in your car, you can be in your house. Doesn't matter where it's at. Know when you get that little whiff, um, she's stopping in to say, I love you. I'm checking on you. I'm here. And I promise you 1,000%. She can hear you. She can see you. Talk to her all you want to. You're not bothering her. Some people think, well, I'm keeping them from going or doing whatever they need to do up there. No, you're not. Yeah, you can't tie a rope on them and hold them here. We're pure energy when we leave. Quantum physics. Energy never dies. It just changes form, changes shape. Love is the highest energy there is. That love energy between you and her does not die. Yeah, I know. That's a little above my learning in school. Quantum physics, what's that? She says you're going to go very far in this life because of your compassion. And then she goes like this, don't get walked on. You can be too compassionate. Just don't get walked on. Remember the love that we have, that feeling, that much love, that kind of love that you have between you. And she says, make sure you apply that to others. Not the anger part. She says you have lashed out at some people because you're so angry about her leaving. And you didn't really mean it. You didn't mean to. She says they understand. Okay, now she's shown me. Does somebody have an above ground pool? Could be in ground, but somebody have an above ground pool outside their back door. And she's standing between the deck or the house and the pool. And she's kind of going like this, just kind of, here I am, here I am. So not sure where this is. I'm assuming you'll know that she's I don't know, I want to say she's hanging out there a lot, but she's showing herself there now. So at some place, oh, I wish they quit making my head itch when they come in. So it's someplace she enjoyed, someplace she enjoys now. She's talking about beautiful energy, but I don't know if she's talking about beautiful energy in that spot or just beautiful energy in general. She's not elaborating. Tell your dad I love him. That will never stop. And I know eventually he'll be fine. Yeah, she goes, kids, 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 kids. So I don't know if there's more of you. She's just got this beautiful energy about her. So she says, what do you want to do with your life? What did we talk about? You need to keep moving forward towards that. What did we talk about? But she says, but the part that is truly in your heart that you want to do, it may not be a big career, it may not be a money maker, it may not be a 9-to-5 job. There's something that's truly, truly in your heart that you really want to do, like maybe volunteer at the at Humane Society or something like that. She's not just talking about a career. She says, go do it, it'll make your heart heal. It will help. She said help, not make. Do it with love and do it in memory of me. And think about me when you go there. Now, it may not be the Humane Society. That's just what popped in my head. She didn't say Humane Society, but it's something like that. You will find many more hiccups in this life. Some of them almost as big as this one. But you're strong and you will make it. You will make it through. And you will learn from each and every one of them. So, quit making me itch. So when you, say it again. So when you run into those hiccups, look at them like a lesson. What are you going to learn from it? And not repeat. What are you going to learn? Look at it that way instead of beating yourself up. What did you learn? She says, I'm talking like a mom. She's a very smart lady. I will be there for you when you need strength. Call on me. Oh, now she's singing a song. I'll be there. Is that Michael Jackson? I can hear it, but I can't remember the words. I'm not hearing all the words. So, hang on. Let me ask Alexa. Okay, it's called I'll Be There by Jackson 5. So, go YouTube it. She's singing that to you. She will be there. All you gotta do is call on her. So, if you need help with some strength or you need some extra love, okay, call on her. That's what she was good at. And sometimes when you do that, and it won't happen every single time, probably, you might get something that feels like a hot flash, like your body gets really hot. That's going to be her energy, giving you strength, surrounding you with love. bringing you the strength, love, energy. Or sometimes it, like I said, I don't know for sure exactly how you'll receive the energy. Everybody does it different. Um, you could get a whole body chill. She thinks it's going to affect you like your whole body gets hot. So I'm just giving you, you could get a whole body chill, or you could get like your body all of a sudden feels like really full, like it's got extra everywhere in it, like you're ballooning out. I don't want to make it sound creepy or scary. It's not like you're going to blow up, but you can feel a lot fuller. It's like my Bob walked towards me one time and actually walked right into me. I don't want to scare you, and it was like my whole body vibrated, like brrr. It's like it was his energy. We're pure energy when we leave. We leave this heavy. This is our vehicle while we're here. This is what we walk around in. Our soul, our spirit walks around in this thing. And when we don't need this heavy thing anymore to keep us walking around on the earth, we go back to pure energy. You go back to quantum physics, energy doesn't die. Good thing I didn't have to take that in school. BNF. Now she drew my eyes down to where I've got written, and I don't usually give, even though I'm an energy healer, I don't usually give out any kind of medical advice or anything, but it's where I wrote organic, pure, 100% aloe, pure aloe vera juice, which I haven't been drinking. So I don't know if you've had an upset stomach, problems with something burning or something, and oh, quit itching. My medium Reiki healer told me to drink aloe juice, which I thought, you can't drink that stuff. You put it on your skin. No, there's actually a juice, and drink a little bit of it twice a week. Some people do it every day. I don't know. So that's up to you. Research it, Google it, whatever you think, however it fits you. And actually, it's pretty good. I keep mine cold in the fridge. Probably reminding me I need to go drink some. Kind of calms that digestive tract. She's skipping around, kind of skipping around in a circle. She's skipping, and then she stops. Now she's jumping rope. They do that sometimes. You should hear this skipping or jumping rope sound. And you know how I don't think anybody jumps rope anymore. We're too busy playing our games. But you know how it sounds when you jump rope and the rope hits the floor as you jump, or maybe even the jumping part of it, because there was the skipping part and now there's the jumping part. So if you hear that, like in your house, that's just her trying to get your attention. Usually it won't happen in the same room you're in. Usually it's like when you walk out of a room or you're sitting in the living room kind of in a daze, and you might hear it in the kitchen. It's usually something like that when you hear it. Okay, now she's got a big thing of baby powder, or at least it looks like baby powder, and she's shaking it and she's sprinkling it everywhere. So, oh wow. All right. I don't know if you want to try this or not. She's just shaking it, but she's showing like the bathroom counter. like putting a layer of baby powder on there and leaving it there, and then going back. I don't know how long this would take, though. It might have to be there for days and days because it doesn't always happen right away. And then seeing later if there's like a mark in it, like where she's taken her finger. We don't have fingers anymore, but in like tried to write in it or something. That's a cool idea. Kind of messy. That's a cool idea. She seems to think it'll work. It's totally up to you. I have to try that sometime. That would be cool. And it's totally possible. It's if you had a big boulder in your living room and you asked them to move that, that's going to be a tough one for them to do. But when it comes to electronics, feathers, um, flower petals, things like that that are easy for them to kind of manipulate with their energy. It's like the movie Ghost. Patrick Swayze is in the subway tunnel with the spirit, and the spirit's teaching him how to flick the bottle cap and kick the can because he doesn't have that body anymore to move it. So he's teaching him how to do it with his energy. And that's kind of the way this works. I mean, Ghost is probably the closest movie I've seen to what I do, except for the demons that drag that guy off. I I don't see that happening. At least not in my experience. I've yet to see a hell. So, I guess if you want to try a little spot, it wouldn't have to be the whole freaking counter. Or you've been using a lot of baby powder, or she used a lot of baby powder. So also the smell of the baby powder, that'd be another sign from her. Smells are easy for them to do, electronics. For 2 weeks, every day when I woke up, I smelled chocolate chip cookies, but I never figured out who it was. And they can talk to me. I don't know who it was. I didn't associate that smell with anybody. But somebody was trying to get my attention. She says, know how much I love you. And then she says, guess how much I love you. All the way to the moon and back. Now I'm going to cry. That's Little Nut Brown Hair, a book called Guess How Much I Love You that I used to read to my granddaughter every night before she went to sleep. And she actually got tattooed in little letters across her shoulder, love you to the moon and back, because we say that all the time. So no, anytime that you see love you to the moon and back or hear it on a movie, see it on Facebook, walking through the store and you look to the side and there's maybe a picture that says love you to the moon and back, know that that's also a sign from her. So anytime you get those signs, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more if you want more. Once they realize that you're getting the signs, that you understand that's from them, it's like they get excited and they go, "Ooh, I can bring more now." Because now you know that I'm talking to you in the way that we can communicate. So it kind of opens a floodgate. With that, she's leaving and she's holding looks like a yellow tulip. It doesn't have to be yellow. It's a little hard to see the color. It's not red. I've got red ones out blooming outside right now. But it's like one single, and it's hard. It doesn't even look real. So it might just be a fake tulip. Like that. Pretty much. Okay. With that, she's leaving. She says, no, I have not forgotten you. I have not forgotten you. You can bank on that. She's waving as she's leaving. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Know that I still love you. With that, she's gone. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you for being patient. Thank you, thank you. Thank all my people for being patient with me this month. See you later. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.